Hey guys, Ant here, and first of all, massive congratulations and welcome for making it this far. Why? Because that means that you are someone who we have personally identified as being a really good fit for this opportunity, this Epic Evolution program. What is that about and what does that actually mean? Well, I guess the reason you're seeing this, guys, is because we've come up with this new evolution program, and the reason for that is because you've either come through an immersion program or one of our H3 retreats or reschools. You've done a bit of work on yourself. You've basically looked at what were the things that were holding you back. You've probably understood why they were to be, and then for some of us, we felt a bit like, okay, what happens next? How do I then live this? How do I then apply this in a long-term way of life? And that is the exact reason why we've come through the evolution. We've done the deep dive, we've gone down into our shit, we've gone down into our stuff. The evolution is about coming back up and evolving into the person that we were born or meant to be. Okay, it's really, really exciting. So what a lot of people might feel in the position, this is what we've been hearing from clients as well, is they feel like they no longer want to be on the yo-yo of, living my best life and then back off, and then holidays happened, or then, work got busy, or the relationship issues came up, or all past stuff started to come up and trigger me again, right? And so I kind of have this experience of going one step forward, 2 steps back, or sometimes 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, and it's not possible to continue to just continually move toward the person that I want to be. Now, the scary thing is the time that we're spending doing that is our life. The time that we're spending taking 2 steps back, or knowing that we should be doing X, Y, Z, or knowing that, I've really wanted to go and start practicing yoga, or I know I should be meditating, or, I know I should be healing that relationship with my dad, or whatever the thing might be, going for the new promotion, or changing jobs, or finding my purpose, right? Or clearing my money blocks. We all know we should be doing these things, but for many of us, we're not actually creating the space or facing the fear that we need to overcome in order to be this person, okay? I get it. I've felt this way before too. I've been there. I used to do this stuff. Like, I used to really hone in and focus on one area of my life. So it might be my weight, for example, and I get that under control. Okay, cool. Now let's focus on this. Let's focus on relationships. Now I get that under control. Now let's focus on the next thing. And the problem that I personally was encountering was that I'd focus on that one thing, and then the other things might start to fall apart or not play as big a role. This program is about getting everything in balance. This program is going, okay, who is the best version of me? What do they look like? And then what do I need to do on a daily basis in order to be that person? Okay, the way we've kind of come up with it is we've looked at our most successful immersion clients, right? So over the last couple of years, we've been running the 6-month immersions, and people who got the best results. Now, anyone who does the immersion comes out a different person, but the people who got the best of the best results, we looked at what they did, and there's a handful of things that they all did the same, right? And the first one is that the first thing that they did is created community, right? They found their tribe. They found people around them who got them. They didn't keep it all secret to themselves and I only do this on my own. They got people around them who got them and understood them, and they connected with those people. They didn't necessarily have to go get new friends or anything like that, or ditch family members. Some did, but that's not the point. They had to find a tribe and be connected to that tribe, right? Because we are a sum of the top 5 people we spend our time with, like it or not. Number 1. Number 2 is they became accountable or remained accountable to someone. That might have been me, that might have been Em, that might have been Kat, that might have been some of our coaches. But they found someone to be accountable to, a friend, a family member, whatever, and they got held accountable by that person. Okay? The next thing they did is that they had a daily program, and this is so important, guys. They created a program for living their life every single day in order to become the person that they want to be. So it's not like a weekend thing, or it's not like a when I make time for this stuff, or when I'm not so busy. It was like every single day, this is how I begin to live my life. So they had a framework for that and a process for that, a daily program, essentially. Now, what that resulted in, doing those 3 things, what that resulted in for these people, what they found was they had an identity shift. And what I mean by that is that they began to identify their thinking, the way when they woke up in the morning, they started to think like and feel like that best version of themselves. They didn't wake up in the morning and go, oh, well, shit, I'm really supposed to do my meditation. They woke up and went, I do my meditation. Oh, I'm supposed to, have a conversation with my sister about that thing that I've been avoiding. They went and did it. Not saying the fear wasn't there, because it is, and for many of us still can be for me. But they created a framework around their life where they started doing the things every single day. And as a result, they identify as that person that they want to be, right? I guess the cool thing is we've put, for the evolution program, is we've put those factors together and we've created a way of living for this to work for you guys and for every individual that joins us on the program. All right, it's so exciting, it's so cool. It's got the framework for the daily program. We call it Living at 100, and that means living at 100%. And so it's going to be teaching people how to actually live my life at 100%, right? My 100% in all areas of my life, my body, my physical health, right? In my mind or my presence, how quiet is my mind? How much am I in charge of my mind, or is my mind in charge of me? Yeah, my soul. So my connection to the world, other people, a power greater than myself, whatever it is, how connected am I in my life? Because another thing we found is that everyone values connection, like it or not. Relationships, friendships, myself, the world around me, nature, really, really, really important. And so it's about, how do I do that on a daily basis? Yeah, and then the fourth stage is our evolution. This is about evolving into that person that we want to be. Who am I born to be? Because if we look around, the entire world around us is constantly evolving. It's constantly growing. It's constantly changing. Plants, trees, animals, us, we're evolving whether we like it or not. But the human as a species, we have some control over that. We have consciousness, we have awareness that we're actually in charge of the direction of our own personal evolution. This program is an opportunity for you to take the charge of that in your own life. Because what you do on a daily basis writes the story of your life. I don't know about you, but I know for me, I go, oh yeah, I'll get to that, I'm going to be the guy that does X, Y, Z, but as long as I'm saying I'll get to that, it never comes. As soon as, though, I begin doing those things on a daily basis, maybe only small steps, but as soon as I start taking those small steps, guess what? Now I'm that guy. The more I do that, the more I identify as that guy, the more I identify as that guy, the more I'm likely to do the next thing that that guy would do. Then I look back in 5 years' time and I go, holy shit, I'm now exactly the person that I wanted to be. So I guess if that sounds like it's something that might be a fit for you, if that sounds like the person that you would like to move toward or become, then I highly recommend joining us on this program. I'm so excited because we finally be able to create the community that we haven't been able to before. We've got this Mighty Network app, which is a private app that all people on the program are going to be on. It's private, nobody else can see it. It is so sick. It is like they took all the good parts out of Facebook and created their own app. No ads. The only stuff you're going to see is inner work stuff. The only other posts you're going to see are from us or other people in your new tribe. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And it's going to be amazing. The group coaching sessions, really, really excited about. We've only done one-on-one coaching up until now, other than inner work circles, but the group coaching sessions are going to be next level. For a lot of us, scary at first. They were scary for me. Again, like I've only done one-on-one stuff for a number of years because I thought that was the best way to do it. Recently, this year, we've been doing a lot of work in a group outside of the program, and oh my God, like actually the results are probably better. So that's going to be incredible. There's also, for those of you that do like the one-on-one, there's still access to spot fire sessions. So you will still have access if you want to, and when required, to have one-on-one sessions with your coach as part of this program. So we got all the bases covered. The framework for the daily living at 100 is so epic and so incredible. I've been practicing it myself, and even though I created the process in conjunction with the team, it's really put me back on point and back focused again and back nailing it and getting results. So I guess, guys, if this is something that's of interest to you, then I would just come down, read the page, see what you think. Yeah, read the page. I welcome and invite you, because I tell you where we're going, guys. The vision for us as a company is we are making inner work a thing. The same way it's commonplace for people to just go to the gym and work on their outsides, we're going to make inner work as commonplace and as normal to do the work on your insides. That is your body, your mind, your soul, and your evolution. If any of that sounds remotely interesting to you guys, read the page. We've already identified you as someone who, deserves a spot in this program and has gone through enough and done enough work to cover the concepts that we're going to go over here. Read some of the topics, some of the themes that we're going to be covering that are epic. And they're all stuff that many of us struggle with that have post-immersion or post-program with us. Jump on now, guys. Have a read. Any questions, get back to us. But the spots for the intro rate are limited. So I'd be doing them sooner rather than later. Have a great one, guys.